Good morning, and thank you once again for choosing to join me this morning, opposed to listening to the news or listening to any of the negativity that is kicking around. My name is Kat. I am a transformational life coach, and the point of this morning's stream is to start your day off on a positive note with positive energies to help you get through the day. I am going to start the morning today with a little bit of anecdote. If you do try to reach me through my cellular device this morning, I have turned the ringer off because apparently Ontario is supposed to be getting some sort of ridiculous snowstorm. I have had, I think I'm up to 13 severe weather alerts that have come through my phone this morning, and so I am just too lazy to go through and turn off the specific notifications for, the Bird app, the Weather Network, as well as, so I just turn the ringer off on my phone. Whatever. It's going to be a nice quiet day. So if you are trying to direct message me through my smellophone, I might not respond right away because the ringer is off. With that being said, if you are traveling today and if you are like me and don't know if you want to believe the Weather Network and everybody that is talking about this massive snowstorm that's coming through, please be safe. And I am not a meteorologist. I am a transformational life coach. I don't know if this storm is just vaporware or if it's actually going to come to fruition. If it does, please be safe. If it doesn't, please be safe. We are 4 days away from the apocalypse. And so I want to make this as positive and as happy as I can for you guys so we can get through the next 4 days together. I say together because while I have mentioned before that I am not necessarily celebrating the material version of Christmas this year, I am spending the weekend with my parents, which I am super stoked about. I do live about 2 hours away from my parents, and so I don't get to see them as often as I would like to. But that being said, my father does have long COVID, so his health is not the greatest right now. But I will be able to spend the weekend with them, and I am sure that everybody can resonate with the fact of we love our parents dearly, and we would not be where we are today without them. But if I had to choose between being snow stuck with my parents for 5 days or being snow stuck alone, I think I would be happy to be snow stuck alone. I love you, Mom, Dad. That's just the way it is. So yes, Good morning, Mark. How are you? Welcome to the stream this morning. Oh yes, Mom and Dad are coming down today. That's right. Your beautiful, gorgeous wife was telling me that. Have fun with that. Let me know how it turns out with you. And join me Monday morning for motivation, meditation, and recovery from the Christmas day. From the Christmas weekend. I will be streaming Monday morning. I will be streaming Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, as I am up at 5:30 every morning because my beautiful fur ball, noise covered in fur, is insulin dependent. So I'm up at 5:30 every morning. And so I figure if I'm awake, there must be other people that are awake. And so please feel free to join me to start your day off on a positive note. And with that, let's get ready to start our day. I've had a couple of people ask that I start my streams with clearing denial, which is exciting. That tells me that you are able to not only just find use from some of the techniques that I'm showing you, but you're noticing that it's giving you a positive start to the day, which is amazing, and it warms my heart and it fills me with joy. So, with that, let us start with clearing denial for today. So, we're going to take our 2 fingers and we're going to find the soft spot just underneath our collarbone. And as we just rotate in, you don't have to be pushing hard, just rotate in little circles. And mentally say to yourself, I know what my truth is. And with that, take 3 positive breaths, breathing in the positive energy of the day, allowing it to fill your lungs, and exhaling all the negativity. Keeping your eyes open. Next, you're going to put your 2 right fingers on your belly button, and you're going to take your 2 fingers on your left hand, there we go, and you're going to put it behind your ear on what's called the mastoid bone. It's that little bone just behind your ear, just below where your glasses sit. And again, just 3 calming breaths, taking in the positive energy of the day, allowing it to absorb all the negativity, and exhaling the negativity. This is layer number 2. I am willing to speak my truth. Good. And now switch. Do the exact same thing, except your left hand is on your belly button, and your right hand is going to come behind your right ear. And this is layer number 3. I am willing to listen and be guided through this process. 3 calming breaths, breathing in positivity, exhaling the negativity, keeping your eyes open. Amazing. And now layer number 4, you're going to put your thumb on your third eye, and as best you can, put your palm across the crown of your head. I am willing to feel my truth. 3 positive breaths, eyes open. And then switch. Right hand on your belly button, left hand on your third eye, across your forehead. This is, I am willing to see my truth. Amazing. And now keeping your right hand on your belly button, 2 fingers on the top of your head, the crown of your head. I am willing to accept this truth. I apologize for breathing into the microphone. That was very rude of me, and if you were wearing noise-canceling headphones and I just popped your ears, I apologize. Layer number 7, switch, left hand on your belly button, right hand on the top of your head. I am willing to let this old story go and allow a new truth to flow through. Amazing. Layer number 8, we're going to keep our left hand on our belly button, and we're going to take our right hand and cover our heart chakra. This is layer number 8. I can feel my life's purpose. Three positive breaths, breathing in the positivity, allowing it to absorb all the negativity from the night before, and exhaling it. Layer number 9, just cup your thyroid, just cup the bottom of your throat. I can speak my life's purpose. Eyes open, 3 positive breaths. And finally, we're going to take our 2 fingers on our right hand and just place them on our third eye. And this is layer number 10. I am willing to see my life's purpose. Awesome. So, thank you for joining me in Clearing Denial. I hope that you are able to get as much productivity out of that as possible. I also want to give a shout out to anybody who wants me to repeat something on a consistent basis. If you love the feeling that you get after we clear denial, I am more than willing to do that every morning. I clear denial every day. If you want me to help you build your shield, we can triple shield, we can create the veil, whatever works better for you. The stream is to help you start your day off on a positive note, and if there's something more that I can do to help you, please feel free to let me know. So today on Thursday Thoughts, I'm still working with the cliche names, who knows? Maybe they'll stick, maybe they won't. I do want to talk about leading up to the apocalypse, or as you know, that's what I call it. Other people out there, the general populace, call it Christmas. I want to show appreciation for you. I want to show appreciation for those that are getting through, those that are still working, those that are still getting up every morning, putting your feet on the floor and saying, I got this. Because you do. You got this. In 4 days, we will be through it, and we will be able to start the year new, where we can start the year focusing on you. You have spent how many years focusing on the health of your family, the betterment of your family, your children, your spouse, your friend, lover, partner. Next year, I challenge you in 2023 to make it about you. You've already started making the positive changes in your life now. So let's continue that. Whether it be joining me every morning for a positive live stream, whether it be joining a Patreon, whether it be just coming to one of my weekend programs. I challenge you next year to make a positive change in your life. It can be something small, it can be something huge, but start the year off on a positive. Let's face it, we've had a couple of really crappy years. And I want to be the vehicle of change to make 2023 start to turn around. So I invite you now just to close your eyes, because I want to do a bit of an exercise showing you the difference of the emotional self and how it takes a physical toll on you. So let's get to the meditation screen, because we don't need to see me for this. Your eyes are closed anyway. So get comfortable. As always, drink your coffee, milk, tea, juice, whatevs. Take a calming breath just to center yourself. And I want you to feel when you say the following words in your mind. What feelings do you get? Physically, how do they make you feel? Doubt. When I say the word doubt, when you say the word doubt mentally, how do you feel? Worry. Anger. Guilt. Despair. How do those words make you feel physically? So, now that we've got that little chunk of negativity out, shake it off. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Get rid of all of that negativity, because that's counterproductive. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Shake it out. Cup of coffee. Drink your coffee, tea, juice, milk. Get a bite of cereal, if you're still currently eating. Open your eyes, look around. Take a look outside, see that it's still dark. Oh, no, dawn is slightly breaking. I can see kind of the sun outside. Positive breath in. Close your eyes. And notice how these words make you feel physically. Happiness. Enthusiasm. Passion. Hope. Joy. Peace. Love. How did those words make you feel physically? Good morning, Zameth. I never can pronounce that word, your name right. Good morning, and thank you for joining us. I'm glad to see that you are awake so early on this Thursday morning. How did those positive words feel? Notice the difference in vibrations in your body from those negative words, those negative intonations. We shook all that off, and now you should be vibrating at a positive level with all those positive words. Is it the words? Is it the way that I said them? Or is it the mapping in our brains? So, one of the cool things that as a neurolinguistics programmer, that's just a super cool word for saying that I'm a word nerd. One of the really cool things about neurolinguistics is that I can navigate using the words and the intonations, because again, there's only like 7% of what I'm saying actually is getting through to you. Only 7% of the actual words you're listening to. What you're listening to is the intonation of my voice. What you're listening to is the emphasis that I put in certain words. So, if I was to read those words out with, open posture, eyebrows raised, open eyes, guilt, anger, sadness, despair. You're confused right now because your brain knows those words as bad things. But the influx in my voice and the tonality is giving you a positive vibe. What is happening right now? Am I supposed to be angry, or is it a happy angry? That's neurolinguistics. It's the way that we can command our unconscious to feel things and to discover things, all in the way that we say the words in a certain order. You're getting your kids ready for school? Well, thank you for having me on in the background while you get the munchkins ready for their educational institution. That's exciting. If I was to tell you, or actually let's step back a bit. So did you feel confused when I was giving the positive intonations, the positive physical feedback, and the positive look of the words? Anger, guilt, saying it with positive, saying it with happy, saying it with a smile. Was your brain confused? If you said yes, how is that a problem? And I bet your brain just farted. I bet your brain just skipped a beat. You got the error 404 brain not found alert in your head. I could have said, is that a problem? And you'd be, yes, no. Because is that is an easy statement for our conscious to create the answer to. Is it a problem? Yes, no. If yes, okay. If no, okay. It's a simple closed statement. The fact that I asked your brain, your unconscious, how is that a problem? Oh, that's an open-ended question. Now you have to think. How is me saying negative words in a positive light a problem? Because you don't know if I'm being verbally abusive or if I'm just being sarcastic. That's a heavy topic and I don't want to get into it today because we're starting our day off on a positive note. But the point I'm trying to make is the vibrations that words have, the vibrations that positivity have in our bodies. So when I say the words happiness, enthusiasm, pride, joy, positive words plus positive intonations give a positive feeling. That's pretty cool. That's pretty awesome. So the next thing that I want to do, and I noticed that actually this helped me when I was going through my coaching program. I am dyslexic, and so I am 100% one of those people that will write down Saul of Un from the Runner of the Coombe. What the hell did I just say? I just wrote down all of a sudden from the corner of the room. But because I'm dyslexic, I can flip all those words on a blink of an eye. It was a struggle. It was hard. But I was taught how to use my foveal vision, which is what I'm going to show you now. And it allowed me to learn the learning state. So, what I would like you to do, again, always comfortable. I'm going to take a drink of my coffee because I talk a lot. So, deep breath, calming, centering of the chi. And I would like you to look directly ahead. Fix your posture. Now that you're looking directly ahead, develop an awareness for your posture. Straighten your back. Maybe fix the level of your head. Maybe you notice that you're actually kind of drooping your head. You know, work out your shoulders, work out your neck, and then look straight ahead. And when you find that spot on the wall, look up as high as you possibly can on the wall without moving your head. Don't move your head up. Just move your eyes up as high as you possibly can, comfortably. And notice that spot on the wall. Don't move your head. This is probably the hardest part because your head automatically wants to raise up to where your eyes go. But you don't want to do that. Just keep straight. If you need to put your head back against your chair, so that you can keep your head straight, 100% go for it. Find that spot on the wall. And now, become aware of everything in your vision. That cone that you can see right now, is called your foveal vision. And this is actually, now we're just getting into big words because I like to spout big words off and make myself sound smart. This is actually triggering your parasympathetic thyroid gland. I'm not going to get into that. I just wanted to say that because it made me sound smart. So now develop an awareness of everything in that cone. Now, mentally draw a line across your shoulders, spanning from one side of the room to the next, and mentally see everything in front of that line. Expand your mental vision to 180 degrees, everything from your left shoulder all the way out to the wall, everything in front of you, around to your right shoulder. Mentally vision everything in front of you in the room. Don't move your head. Don't move your eyes off that spot. And once you have that vision in your mind, expand that vision finally to 360 degrees. Mentally vision and develop an awareness for everything behind you now. So now, in your mind's eye, you can see the entire room. Kinda neat. So now you're asking, okay, crazy lady, so now that I've stared at the spot on the wall, now that my vision is all blurred, but my mind's eye can see the entire room that I'm sitting in, how is this supposed to help me learn? My role-playing dudes out there, you're gonna lol. I just doubled your proficiency bonus for passive perception. Boom. Legitimately, what did I just do? We just expanded your field of vision so that you are now aware of everything at a 360 degree radius. So, where this book, I don't know if you can see the, there we go, it says ideas. So if I now put the book here, looking at my foveal vision spot, there it is. I can see the word ideas. How is that going to help me? So what I used to do when I had issues spelling, in all honesty, I could not spell consciousness to save my life. I am a healthcare documentation specialist. Was, actually, I should say. And I would always spell consciousness wrong. And so when I finally learned this, I was like, OMG. I would write consciousness on the page, look at my foveal vision, and I would hold it up just outside. And I would be able to see it. And because I was now highly perceptive, that's right, expertise, 100%, once I was able to see it in my foveal vision, I was able to memorize how to write it down. I was able to break it up into a compound. I was able to, let me remember how to actually properly pronounce this. I was able to find the proper syllables, and I was able to memorize how to write it down. Foveal vision is amazing. And so now when I write it down, if I suddenly catch myself saying, how do I write that again? I look up at my foveal vision and I can recall, oh yeah, CONSCIOUS, done. I feel like I need to finish some sort of rhyme where it's like SUCCESS, that's the way you spell success. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Anyway, we have now developed your foveal vision. You now have awareness of 365 degrees around you. And I challenge you to notice that for the rest of the day. How is using your foveal vision benefiting you? Whether you are going to school, whether you are going to work, whether you are just, maybe you have the day off and you are just hanging out. You know, maybe that 365 perception and that 365 vision will just help you be more aware, which I think would be kind of cool. So, now that we have done all of this super cool learning, I want to once again build a shield, because as we get closer to the apocalypse, I know people are becoming psychotic. And I think that is being generous. I am watching my phone go off with all of these alerts of, the Bird app saying planes are being canceled and travel plans are being canceled and everyone is getting grumpy and everyone is getting stupid. And so even though I work from home, I am still going to shield myself, because even though I'm looking at things on the Bird app or on the Instas or the socials, that negativity is still negativity and it can still affect me. So, with you, we're going to build our shield for the day. And I hope that you are able to get as much protection out of this that I do. And I hope that, this shield becomes easier and easier to maintain and create each morning that we do it. So, as always, let's get comfy. Let's get comfortable. Let's take a quick swig of coffee, tea, juice, milk, what have you. Find that comfy spot. Close your eyes. And allow the music to take your unconscious where it wants to go. Allow yourself to see the world that the music creates in your mind. Notice the peace and calm throughout your body. Mentally say to yourself, I control how energy and information flows. Repeat this mentally with confidence and conviction. I control how energy and information flows. Imagine purple and violet light of divine wisdom and discernment coming down from the top of your head into your heart and into the rest of your body. Have that light come out from your chest, wrapping around you and going back into you through your spine. The second layer of this shield is the golden light of divine, unconditional love coming down from your highest source of self-wisdom. Have the light spill from your head like a waterfall, wrap around the first shield, and move down to the bottom of your feet. The final layer of your shield is bright, clear light of divine, absolute power, coming down from your source, surrounding your entire body, creating a bubble. The bubble extends beyond your outreached hands and below your feet and above your head. I invite you now to develop awareness of this shield. Feel the warmth and comfort at the divine, absolute power, the unconditional love and wisdom surrounding you. Show gratitude to everything and the intention, I control how energy and information flows. And when you're ready, open your eyes. So, we've done a couple versions of shielding over the last couple of days. Last week we did some, this week we've tried a couple of new ones. And how do they work, which one works better for you? Do you like the basic regular shield of breathing in positive energy, allowing it to flow through your lungs and absorbing all of the negative energy and exhaling all of the negativity? Do you like awakening your veil? Floating up into the cosmos and hearing what space sounds like and hearing what the cosmos feel like? Or do you like the triple shield, where you can mentally see the light and feeling of unconditional love and divinity encasing you and protecting you from the negativity of the world? Do you like all three? I hazard to say that the shielding techniques don't stack. Once you're shielded, you're shielded. You can do all three if you like, but they don't stack. What does stack is your feeling of security, your feeling of solitude, and your feeling of happiness. And I challenge you just to notice, do you feel different after you've shielded yourself than you do previously? Over the weekend, did you get a chance to do Yoga Nidra? Yes, no? If yes, awesome. If no, that's okay. Did you shield yourself for the day? If you did, that's amazing, because that means that you found positivity and you have made a positive change, and you are actively making a new habit in your morning routine. If you didn't create a shield, did you notice a difference from your security? Did you notice a difference in your protection from negativity over the weekend? You found things that were bothering you a lot more, or maybe things were scratching at those nerves a lot quicker than normally. But now through the week you're shielding yourself, and you notice that you have far more patience, because you are controlling the information and energies that flow through you. Do you notice a difference? Think about it, chew on it, mull it over, let it marinate, whatever way you like to say, let me think about it. And tomorrow, for Feedback Friday, I would like to hear your thoughts. I would like to hear your thoughts on how making a positive change over the last 2 weeks has benefited you. Maybe you're not able to watch this live every morning, and that's okay. I am live at a ridiculous time in the morning. Maybe you're watching the VODs. Feedback Friday. Let me know if there's a time that might work better for you. Do you want me to start streaming at 6 o'clock in the morning? Do you want me to start streaming later? Would it be beneficial to have a evening or a weekend stream? Again, I am in this to make a positive change for you. And if that means that, maybe you sign up for the Patreon, and in one of the levels you have access to on-demand exclusive content. You also have access to once a month a free one-on-one session with me. Maybe that's a positive change you can get. For the Patreons, you also get access to knowing when certain programs are going to be happening, and you get discounts on it because you're a Patreon. You already support the streams. You already support me in doing what I love doing, which is helping you. So, I would like to end today with the breath work that we did yesterday. I had several people say that it was super cool, it was super easy, and it was quick. And I know, again, this time of year sucks donkey balls. We're all strapped for time, and so the fact that you've taken the last hour to hang out with me and not, watch TV or listen to the bad news that's happening, I greatly appreciate it. And so, finally, what we're going to do is I am going to do a final deep breath, a guided meditation, and then I'm just going to let the music play till about 5 after 8. You can choose to sit and reflect on your thoughts. You can choose to use this as an excuse not to do anything because you're meditating. You can use this time for you. This is your first 15 minutes that you are dedicating to you. So, with that, get comfy. Take a drink. Finish your mouthful of cereal. Close your eyes and take in a very slow, deep breath. Continue breathing deeply and feel the air come in through your nose and flow all the way down into your belly. Feel your belly expand out as you breathe deeply. Notice how the breath feels as it softly flows in through your nose, into your throat, and further down it goes. Make sure your belly is moving slowly up and down as you inhale and exhale. Isn't it nice to feel this calm and quiet before the active day you're about to have? It's really good for our bodies and our minds to just feel this calming breath flowing in and out. When we learn to pay attention to our breathing, we're actually practicing meditation. Meditation helps us focus and gives us peace. Your body loves to be peaceful and calm. Meditation is simply being very focused and calm within. Now, for this moment, just listen very carefully to all the quiet sounds outside of you and all around you. You may hear outside noises. You may hear cars, birds, or perhaps something else. It's perfectly okay. We're just learning to pay attention. Just listen. Now, turn your focus inward. Listen very carefully and quietly to what you hear happening within your body. Can you hear your heart beating? Can you hear your breath as you breathe slowly and calmly in and out? Maybe your tummy is making noises. Maybe everything is very, very quiet. Whatever is going on inside, just take the time to listen very carefully and notice everything that's going on the inside. Paying attention to the sound of your breath, it's almost magical. Your whole body is alive and feels so good. You know this breath is very special. It's part of the energy that flows in and out of us, and by working with your whole body, it keeps us feeling so good inside and out. Allow the breath to fill up your whole body now, and enjoy as the energy goes into each and every cell, each and every muscle of your body. Imagine that your happy breath is bringing a big, beautiful smile to every place in your body. Does that feel good? It does feel good to me. And now when you're ready, you can open your eyes and give your body a big stretch. And so that concludes our motivation meditation and coffee with Kat. As always, I'm going to let the music run for a little while, just so you can continue to meditate, you can continue to reflect. You can use this as an excuse to just have quiet. In Dungeons and Dragons, when a player uses the help action, the other player gets to roll with advantage. So let me use the help action to help you live with advantage.